Hi everyone, this is Xiel from Hades Legion, and today I'm going to be showing you the Razer Naga. Obviously from Razer. I ordered this about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4. I just woke up one morning and checked Twitter, with Razer, and they said they just got some in stock, and I ordered one straight away. This is about 9 in the morning. And within half an hour they said 5 have already been sold, so I must have been one of the first in Europe to get one. Unfortunately there was a mix up with DHL, which is the company they use to deliver their products, and basically they sent it to the wrong address, so I had to wait for about 3 weeks for this to be resent. So there was a lot of hassle, but I finally got it. I played with it for about a week, and I must say, this is one of the best mouses I've ever had to use, bar none. It's amazing. Okay, so here's the box. It's very snazzy, as you can see, all the shiny writing on there. Good graphics, Razer logo. Yeah, the packaging was just really impressive, as you can see. And you open it up, the mouse would be in here obviously, but I've taken it out. You've got basic instructions. Inside you get the mouse, which I'll show you in a minute, and you get this tidy little package. On the back there's some nice writing, for gamers by gamers, with the logo. You open this up, and it's very well presented. You get one master guide, and it's basically just telling you the ins and outs of your mouse. Very informative and pretty easy to get to grips with. What the hell's this? Authenticity certificate, but that can be a beer holder or whatever. You get some stickers to put on your girlfriend's face in the middle of the night, if you've got a girlfriend. Right here we've got, I think these are called trainers. Basically you have buttons down the side of the mouse, as you know, and just to get used to the locations you can put these little tabs on them, they peel off. And basically if you're having problems hitting button 9 for example, you can put one of these on it, so you know where that button is without having to look. You got a quick start guide, it's just the bare essentials of how to plug it into your machine. It speaks for itself. And then you get a product catalogue, and Razer has so many things coming out. This is a nice addition to see what they've got, or you could just go on the internet, whichever. Okay, so here's the mouse. As you can see, it's very sleek, very sexy looking mouse. You've got the logo here which pulsates, yeah, it glows quite a bit, which is cool. One of my favourite features is this bit right here, and your third finger just sits on it comfortably, and then your hand goes here obviously. And you've got the mouse wheel, which is coated in textured rubber, so your finger just, if your finger moves, that wheel is going to move with it, which is really cool. You've got 2 side buttons here, which in my opinion feel a bit weak, and they're it doesn't look it, but they're not the easiest buttons to press. I've got a G5 here, and these are for your thumb obviously. There's only 2 buttons here as opposed to 12, but these are the equivalents of these 2 here, and they're just so much easier to touch. So to be honest, out of all of these buttons, these 2 are the hardest to get used to, but once I did, it's not that big a deal. As for the thumb buttons that everyone's wondering about, they work fantastically. I mean, they've got little raised bits on some of the buttons, so you can kind of guess where your thumb is. And when I first put my hand on it, it felt so alien. I've never used anything like this before, and the worry did hit me that this mouse is no good. But within a couple of hours, literally I was away, and just the more you play, the more natural it starts to feel. And locating the 12 buttons still gets a bit tricky after a week, but I make one mistake every couple of hours. It's not a big deal, and you can learn from this so quickly. Yeah, so that's that for now, and then I'll just show you how it works with your keyboard, which a lot of people don't understand just yet. Right, okay, so here's the mouse. Basically, another worry was that it looked big and clunky on their YouTube video they've got and on their website, but it's not. I mean, here's the G5. It's not that much of a large size mouse, but you put it next to your Razer and the Razer's smaller. I'm not sure if you can tell from here, but it is smaller. So don't worry, and it's not clunky. You know, people were saying that I could never use this with any other game apart from an MMO. I'm telling you, this mouse is so slick you could use it for a first-person shooter. You know, you could hotkey everything to this mouse and just concentrate with the WSAD for movement. Like, it can work for first-person shooters, even though it obviously is made for MMOs. Okay, so how this thing works. Basically, you've got your 12 buttons here. Now you can make these bind to 1 to 0 on the top of your keyboard, or make it work on your number pad until they release software for your chosen game. Now for Aeon, they've not released software yet, but they will be developing it. Well, they are now, but it's not finished. So right now I have my basic skills here, which I normally have because they're so, you know, easy to click. And on this side I've got other moves which, you know, once you run out of keys, like I'd say 1 to 7 are easily reachable. Anything after that is a bit of a hassle, especially when you're in the middle of action. So what I've done is I've put the other necessary skills all on here, which are linked up to the mouse. So instead of having to push here, it's on the mouse here. So I can get any skill off within a fraction of a second. Like, it does give you an advantage. Okay, as we can see here, we've got the software. Basically this lets you control all the other functions of your mouse. So you've got the DPI, which is basically the tracking speed of your mouse. So, you know, if you do 100 DPI, sorry, and you move your mouse to the right, then the cursor's not going to move that far. But if you put it up to 1800, it will fly right across the screen. So basically you've just got this huge meter to fit it to where you want it, basically. And I've got mine at 1800, which is just fine. You can change the X and the Y sensitivity individually. So, you know, if you like moving up and down slower than you do sideways, then you can do that. That's not a problem. What else have we got? Yeah, you've got the scroll wheel. You can turn it on and off. Razer logo, you know, I don't know why you'd want to turn it off, because, you know, it's one of the coolest looking things. Check for updates. Restore all settings to defaults. And you've got your add-ons. Now if you've got World of Warcraft, you'll click this, and then you can download the add-on you have for World of Warcraft. What that enables you to do, as far as I'm aware, is instead of binding things to your keys here, like for example if I bound the 12 buttons on my mouse to these ones here, then this is unusable. Like, you can't use it, it's just onto your mouse instead. So it's just transferring these buttons to here. But with software, I think you can just assign skills to the mouse independently, so it works as its own hub essentially, which is a lot better obviously. So like I said before, they are making this for Aeon and other games, so, you know, just hang tight. You know, it's still very useful as it is, because reaching a number pad is not easy and it's not quick, so you know, it's definitely worth the purchase. So yeah, my end culprit is buy the damn thing. Like, if you're serious about MMOs and you just want every single advantage you can get, buy one. They're worth the price. Like, honestly, I've never seen anything like this before, or used anything like this, and it's just a remarkable piece of kit. And just believe the hype of their video on YouTube, because everything he says is true. Like, it does fulfill what it says. So yeah, just buy one. You know, I've been gaming since I was 14, so I reckon this is one of the best tools I've ever used. So